I'm Annalisa Driflot. Every winter, young people just like us are killed or seriously injured because of winter hazards. This video contains important, maybe life-saving information about winter driving in Idaho. Sometimes we just get into our car without a thought of any potential winter driving hazards. So what are some of the hazards of winter driving? Let's begin with slick roads, poor visibility, distractions, other drivers, and extremely cold conditions, just to name a few. So here are a few things to think about when driving in winter conditions. Do you really need to go? If you have to go, make sure your car is prepared and you know how to handle the road conditions. If there's snow and ice, think twice. You always have options. Perhaps a parent or other more experienced driver can take you, and sometimes public transportation is available. Check the road report at the website 511.idaho.gov or just call 511. Tell family or friends your destination en route and when you'll be leaving. Clear snow, ice, or frost from all windows, lights, hood, air vents, mirrors, and wipers, and adjust your mirrors before you get onto the road. Leave earlier to allow more time for getting to your destination so you won't feel rushed. Practice your winter driving skills with an experienced driver in a safe area before you need to drive in winter conditions. Drive defensively and be aware of all other vehicles and equipment that may be using the road with you. If you decide that you have to drive in winter conditions, how should you drive? First, buckle up. Seatbelts are your best defense for all driving conditions, but especially in winter. Reduce speed for better control of your car in the snow, ice, or freezing fog or black ice. Your safety and the safety of your passengers and other motorists rely on you. This means slower speed, slower acceleration, and slower steering. Braking needs to be done smoothly and with less force when driving on ice or snow. Remember to give yourself more distance to the car in front of you because you cannot stop as quickly as on dry roads. Four-wheel drive vehicles can accelerate more quickly on slick roads, but they can't stop faster than any other car. So don't be fooled when driving a four-wheel drive vehicle. Slick roads are not always obvious. In some mountain areas, ice can form during the warmer months as well as winter. Shaded corners on a sunny day can be hazardous. Craig Lowe shares with us his experience of driving in these conditions.
I was headed down from Grangeville to my parents' house in Boise. Driving home was just another day. It was about 11 o'clock in the morning. It rained the entire day before, and I was coming around a corner. I checked my speed. Road conditions were a little wet, so I was kind of going slower than the speed limit. It's 55. I looked down at my speedometer. It's probably going between 45 and 50. Went around the corner that I've gone a million times before, and back tires kind of slid out and lost control of the vehicle. It drove over the side of the road and flipped. I lost count after about 5. The windows broke on the first roll, and the only thing really holding me in the car was my seatbelt. The car ended up actually smashing into a tree, which flipped my car upside down. And again, it was the beginning of September, so say late summer, early fall. If there was one thing I could say to teenage drivers out there, always wear your seatbelt. And if the roads if they seem to be icy, if they seem to be wet, just slow down and just think about it again. I used to think I was pretty invincible and pretty unstoppable. And it's nothing like hanging upside down in your car to help you realize that you're far from untouchable and far from invincible.
As Craig mentioned, use caution on shaded corners, along with bridges or concrete highways where ice forms first. A seatbelt also played a critical role in Lowe's survival during his crash, but anticipating a potential hazard may have helped him avoid the crash altogether. It's important to not use your cruise control on slick roads. Remember to use your turn signals and drive with your headlights on, even during the day. For safety, take your cell phone, but only use it after you pull off the road and stop. Distractions caused by using your cell phone to make or take a call or texting while driving are extremely dangerous. And remember, the call you make to another driver jeopardizes their safety as well. Avoid reaching for items like food or adjusting your music. Ruts can form in the ice and snow that can cause you to lose control as you change lanes. So unless you really need to, don't change lanes. Think smooth when driving. Drive in such a way that you don't skid or spin your tires. Brake, accelerate, and turn smoothly.
In the winter, several of the crashes that I have seen have been just due to high speeds. And by high speeds, I'm saying the speed limit. They were traveling right at the speed limit on icy roads when they should be traveling well below that speed limit. So slow down, take your time, build time into your day, drive smooth, brake smoothly, increase that following distance, and increase that stopping distance.
Other winter driving situations include driving near snow removal and anti-icing equipment. Never attempt to pass a snowplow until you have enough visibility to complete passing safely, or when the plow driver pulls over to let you by. Following a plow at a safe distance is probably a better choice than being in front of a plow on an unplowed road. If you've had a minor accident and your car is still drivable, drive it to a safe location and get it out of traffic and use your emergency flashers. You don't want to cause another crash by leaving your car on a busy roadway. Do not leave your car blocking lanes if it can move on its own power. You endanger other motorists if you leave a drivable car blocking traffic and risk your life walking across highway lanes. Finally, common sense is important for safe driving anytime. Remember that an ordinary driver reacts to road situations, but a good driver anticipates what's ahead and avoids potential problems or conditions. When driving in winter conditions, slow down, avoid distractions, especially cell phones and eating, and drive safely. And don't forget to buckle up. Thanks for watching.